So inhale your arms out and up, bring them over, down and through as you exhale. Just settling in, we'll do one more breath, just really opening, breathing, and exhaling down. Beautiful. Those look beautiful, you guys. Nice, relaxed movements. That's wonderful. Then the next thing we're going to do is just a little bit of knocking, just warming up our spine. We're going to be doing spinal movements, torso. So go ahead and just begin and really turn from your waist and hips. Keep your legs, the feet are firm, the knees are relaxed. Great, that looks great. Nice, well done. We'll just do a little bit more here. And we'll slow it down. And let's just do a little shaking. Go ahead and shake your arms, your legs, bounce your heels, just kind of shake and let it go. Want to just open up the chi a little bit before we start moving in the postures. Make sure they're ready. Great, and then just pause. Good. The first posture is for the lungs, and it's called crane soaring. And we're going to break it down into each of the different elements. The first element is you're going to raise your hands, palms facing down to the outside. Have your palms at shoulder height. Good. Now, the one thing you want to focus on here is drop your shoulders down. So everybody squinch your shoulders up into your ears. Really squinch your shoulders up. Good. Now let them roll down your back and down. Beautiful. Good. So squinch up again. Just feel what you don't want to do and let them drop down. Beautiful. Now turn the palms facing up and keep the shoulders down. That looks excellent. Bring your fingertip and thumb to touch and have a slight bend in your elbows as you bring your pinkies towards each other. Keep those shoulders down, good, that looks great. Release the fingers and turn the palms down, and then open out to the side again. Beautiful. Nice. The elbows look nice and relaxed. Your shoulders look relaxed. That's great. Turn the palms up again, and now let's get the breath movement associated with it. Exhale as you draw in, bringing the pinkies towards each other. Beautiful. Release the fingers, turn the palms down, and inhale as you press out. And if your hands feel tired, you can let them drop, but otherwise try and keep the hands at shoulder height. Turn the palms over. Very nice. Good. Bring the hands together as you exhale. Turn the palms over and inhale. Good. Now, there's a tendency as you're coming out to let those shoulders come up. So come back here with the palms facing down, bring your hands back to center. Have the palms face down just for a moment. Turn the palms over. Now make sure, Robert, raise your arms up a little bit. There you go. Drop your shoulders down now. Beautiful. And now open to the outside, keeping your hands there. Beautiful. Patty and Yvonne. Good. Release the hands down, shake it out. So that is crane soaring. The standing posture for this will be where we're going to go ahead and have our hands, let your hands hang heavy down by your side, just nice and heavy. Curl your hands into a little bit of a ball shape and just gently bend the elbows a little so you're holding a chi ball just right down here in the center. Just really relaxed here. Beautiful. Drop the elbows a little bit more. Don't want the elbows too bent. You want them just relaxed. Good. And Yvonne, bring your hands a little closer together. Just a little in. Beautiful. Patty, that's beautiful. And Robert, great. And release. So that will be the standing posture. It's called the lower embracing the tree, but we're going to add touching the index finger and thumb now. So hold the fingers down and now embrace. Go ahead and have that lower circle. Beautiful. Any questions on crane soaring or embracing the tree with this mudra? pretty good. That's the easy one, so we're good with that one. That looked really beautiful. The next pose is for the water element, the kidneys, and remember lungs, white, metal element was the first one. With this, we're going to be doing Zen circles, and we're going to break the Zen circles down into different parts of the body because it can be quite tricky. We're going to first think about moving our torso and our legs. Do a little bouncing with your knees. Just feel the knees nice and relaxed going up and down. And now just bend down slowly and come up slowly. Bend down and come up. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bend and turn the torso at the same time to the left. So come back up, bend, turn from the hips and the waist, and then come back up. Good. Now let's go to the other side. Bend, turn to the other side, and come back up. Great. Bend, turn, and come back up. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to bend and hinge as we turn, and then come across and turn to the other side and come to center. Beautiful. So you're making a circle. Let's go that same direction a couple of more times. I'm going to do once with you and then I'll watch. Okay, so you're kind of bending, coming down, not too far, just a little. Keep your torso a little upright. Good. So Robert, don't go as deep with the bend on the torso. Okay, so go ahead and go one more time the same direction, and I'm just going to watch. Go ahead. Turn your torso, bend. Good. Beautiful, Patty. Perfect, Yvonne and Robert. Robert, keep your head up though. There you go. Okay, now let's go the other direction. Come first to the other direction. Make sure you're bending the legs as well as bending at the hips. Beautiful. Come down again. Good. And the story behind this is just moving like water. We want to be flowing like water. Let's go ahead now and do the arm movement without the lower body. We've got the lower body. That's what that will do. For your arms, you're going to be scooping down with the palm facing up. You're going to scoop water up until you're about shoulder height. Then you're going to block the sun. You know how like when the sun's kind of blocking in your eyes, have the palm facing out, and then you're going to come all the way over, beautiful, and then start scooping again. So scooping, curling in, beautiful. Block the sun, and then come over to the other side. So now let's do that just with our torso moving. Turn your torso to the side as you're scooping towards it. Block the sun and turn your torso to the other side. The torso is helping move your arm. That looks beautiful. So nice, good torso movement, you guys. Excellent. Let's do one more, and then we'll do the other arm. Really scoop, fill up with the water, and then you're going to let the water flow off your fingers to the ground. Excellent. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. You're going to scoop up your water, and we'll do it without, you can do the torso turn if it feels comfortable, and come to the other side. Scooping down, turning to the side, bring the hand up to shoulder height, block the sun, and then open out, bring the hand down. Beautiful. Don't reach so far behind you. When you turn, you're just turning gently to the side. There we go. Nice, Patty. Good correction. And now let's really get the torso turning. Scooping down, turn the torso. As you come up and block the sun, turn the torso the other direction and down. Any questions on the upper body part or the lower body part before we put them together. All right. Make sure your feet, they're about shoulder width apart, maybe a wide shoulder stance. And we're going to begin. You're going to take the hand that we're not scooping with, and we're going to put it on the back with the elbow down and the back of the hand up near the kidneys. So remember, the kidneys are on the lower back. If you can't come up that high and you can only go here, that's okay. You can also just put your hand on your waist. That's also fine. Let's go ahead and we're going to do both together. As we scoop, we bend our knees and slightly fold forward. We turn our torso, and as we raise our knees and torso, we sweep across and let the water fall down. We bend again, scooping in. Beautiful. Make sure you're bending the knees as well as the upper body. Turn the torso as you sweep across. Let the water fall off your hand and down. Scooping, inhale if you can as you scoop up. Exhale as you brush across and bring the hand down. All right, any questions about that? That looked beautiful. You guys had a good bend. You're not folding too forward at the torso and you're flowing very lovely. That felt good? Okay, cool. Now let's do the other side. Bring the other hand on the back, the arm on the back. If you, again, make an adjustment, it's important. You don't want to strain your shoulder, so you should feel comfortable. Let's bring the hand out to the side. Bend the knees and bend forward a little as you scoop in. Turn the torso to the side. Bring the hand up. Turn the torso back around. Bend the knees and the torso a little as you scoop. And then as you come up, come over and down. That looks perfect. You guys are awesome. Bend, inhaling as you scoop up. And exhale across and down. And continue. We'll do one more. And release. From this position, will then stop the hinging at the hips and stop the deep bending of the knees and just move the arm in ever smaller and smaller circles. So keep the hand, go back to the first hand, put that on the back again, and we're going to be scooping. Still move the upper body. You're going to turn the body to turn the arm just for a little bit. And then after that, we'll stop moving the torso. Just move your hand, your arm. Just move the arm. Good. And we're going to make smaller and smaller circles that are ultimately centered around your navel. So you scoop, you turn the palm forward, and we're going to go smaller and smaller until we end right in front of the navel with sword fingers. The thumb holds the ring finger and pinky, index finger and middle finger by each other, and we move the hand down to the right in the middle of the lower back called the Ming Men, the door of life, and this is right in front at our Ren conception vessel point at the navel. So the finger is here. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. All right. I should have said peace fingers and then put the two fingers together. Let's practice that on the other side. So bring the hand where the hand is up by the kidney, and we will scoop, and we're turning the torso. We're not bending the knees, but we are turning our torso. Good. Keep that spine upright here, really no hinge at this point. Beautiful. Now stop moving the torso. We're just going to move the arm. Great. Just the arm. And we'll make ever smaller and smaller circles centering around the navel. And then we'll bring sword fingers in front And then we'll have our hand in back. Lower by the Ming Men, and you'll just hold there. Great. So that is Zen Circles. That is for the water element, the kidneys, really good for your anti-aging and just your life essence. So any questions about that posture? There's a lot of moving parts. All right, so then we're going to do Repulse the Monkey, which is for the liver, the wood element. It's great just to do to clear agitation during your day. And to prepare for this, the first thing I want you to do is practice just raising your arms up to shoulder height with the elbows slightly bent, nice and relaxed. Just 1 minute here, I have to fix one thing on my computer. Okay. So the hands are just nice and slight bend in the elbows, but the palms are at shoulder height. And from this position, keep your feet pretty stable, knees nice and relaxed, and just turn to one side. Come back to center. And turn to the other. And what I want you to focus on is keep your chin in alignment with your sternum. Don't turn your head. Keep your head centered along with your sternum. So just turn the torso, not the head. Good, that looks good. Perfect. Great. Do one more. Okay, nicely done. Now, for the arms, when we have, let's bring the arms up and turn to one side, and you might need to watch so you can you know what to do with your head. Your one hand is going to be out in front, and the other hand is going to be in your peripheral vision. So if you're turned here and you have your head in alignment with the torso, bring the hand in enough that you can see it out of the corner of your eye. So move it in until you can see it. And from there, you're going to bend the elbow and sweep the index finger kind of past your ear and bring it forward so the palm comes over the other hand. Yes, good. Now, you're going to pull that other hand back, and we're going to turn to the other side, come to that original position that you had. Make sure you can see the hand in back, palm is up, both palms are up, out of your peripheral vision. Bend the elbow, bring that hand past your ear, sweep it forward, beautiful, as you pull the other hand back. Both palms turn up and you come back to your starting position. Let's do that one more time each side. Bend at the elbow, sweep the hand past your ear, it's coming by your gallbladder points, right? And you're going to sweep it forward, turn your torso to the other side, see the hand out of the peripheral vision, bend the elbow, and sweep forward. Beautiful, perfect, so smooth. Patty.
Palms are up or down?
So this is, okay, when they're open, both up. When you bend the back one, so when you bend that back one, that palm comes down. It comes over, so the lao gong points are facing each other. So you'll pass through like this. Then once you begin that turn, both palms come up again. Yes, good, perfect. Now remember, keep your feet forward the whole time. You're just moving at the waist. You're moving at the waist. Yes, there you go. Now really make sure the lao gong points pass over each other, the center of your palms. Then once you're open, turn the palms up. And then you're going to bring the back hand palm down. Yes, there you go. Now, you might just be mindful. You don't have to have your arm all the way behind you. You're going to make sure you can see that hand, the back hand, through your peripheral vision without turning your head. You want your chin lined up with your torso. And then you push through. There you go. Good. Awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Great question. Okay. Any other questions on that one? And we'll go ahead and we'll add the breath right now so you can get a feel for what it's like as we do the breath. So start, just bring your palms up, hands out to the side. Turn to the side, inhale as you're turning to the side, and then exhale, sweep the hand over and through. And now begin inhaling as you're drawing the hand back. And bend the elbow and exhale, press through. So exhaling through, beautiful. Inhale as you draw the arm back and you open. Bend the elbow, exhale and sweep through. There we go. All right. Go ahead and finish that sweep and bring your hands down to your side. Beautiful. The standing posture for this is snake spits out its tongue. So it's kind of crazy. The finger that you're going to do is an L shape, kind of like a gun, you know, when kids make a pretend gun. So this is the shape you're going to do with your finger. Thumb is up, index finger extended. The other hand is going to be making a tree. Begin by standing. We're in that shoulder width stance. Put all of your weight on one leg. Try not to let the hip jut out. If the hip goes out, no big deal, but try and just put the weight square on the foot because we want to be growing like a tree, growing strong and upright. The other foot, the toe, I should back. The toe is touching lightly. So all the weight on one leg. The other leg is at a 45-degree angle, just like when we do crane spreading the feathers. So the same posture standing. With the leg that is extended out, bring that arm up in a nice tree hug. Beautiful. The other hand is that gun-shaped hand, the snake spitting out its tongue, and you point that right at the Lao Gong point. You'll have a little separation. You're not going to touch them. You'll have a little separation here. So you're going to have a little separation, and we'll just stand and breathe. That's how we'll do this. Nice and relaxed. Make sure your shoulders are down. You guys look good. Okay, good. Now release your hands, shift your weight. Put the weight in the other foot. The front toe lightly touches out. A nice hug with the hand that's over the leg that's extended. Make your little snake tongue and point it at the Lao Gong point here and just gaze softly into that point. We're really directing our chi here. So, and release. On the foot that's standing full-footed, and do put a little extra pressure on that big toe, on that full weighted foot. The leg that's extended is literally, you should just be able to pick it up and down. There's no weight on that extended foot. It's all on the one leg. That tree trunk, we're treating each leg, really stimulating the liver and gallbladder meridians here. So making sure that on that standing leg, full weight on the full foot with a pressing down the toe for a little extra liver stimulation. All right. The next one is I think we're going to make it not tricky anymore, but it tended to be tricky. It's the fair Lady Works the Shuttle for the fire element and for the heart, small intestine, and pericardium. We're going to begin this posture with a very simple beginning posture called grasping the bird's tail. Bring one arm up with the palm facing the wall opposite. And make sure that it's kind of just nice and relaxed, a little bit below shoulder height. A little bit below shoulder height. So you don't want it all the way up here, you want it just nice and comfy. That looks great. And you'll have like a nice 90-degree angle. You don't want to bend it in or too far out. Then the other hand is going to be with the fingertips pointing towards that elbow. This is the bird grasping the tail, okay? Or grasping the bird's tail. So imagine the bird is sitting here and we're just grasping its tail. And from here, we're going to push the hand that's grasping the tail, push it past that hand, and then block the sun with the other hand. Come back to start. We're grasping the bird's tail. Push with the hand that's grasping the tail and block the sun with the other hand. Let's do that a few times. Really, the hand, let's pause just a moment, put down the hand grasping the tail. We're just going to do this one. It's going to turn to block the sun. Bring it down. Bring it back to start. Turn to block the sun. Good. Bring it to start. And let's turn the torso as we do that. Turn the torso, block the sun. Come back. Turn the torso, block the sun. Good. And you want the hand a little bit away. You don't want it right by your head, just like you're really imagining the sun is up there and you're blocking the glare. Now let's put the two together. The bird, we're grasping the bird's tail. We're going to push with this lower hand and block the sun with the upper. Turn the torso, block the sun and push. Great. And you don't have to really tighten the elbow. It's okay to have it loose. Come back to start. Turn the torso, block the sun and push. Come back to start. One more. Ready? I'm going to watch you. Go ahead and turn and push. Beautiful. Now, one thing with the hand that you're pushing with, flex the fingers up. So as you push, imagine you're pushing against a wall. Beautiful. There you go. So come back to start and turn and push. There we go. Gorgeous. Let's do that on the other side. We'll start just with the blocking the sun arm. So we have the hand up and turn the torso, block the sun. Come back to start. Turn the torso, block the sun. Come back to start. Now grasp the bird's tail and we'll be pushing with that hand. Let's go. Turn, push and block. Come back to start. Good. Push and block. Come back to start. And one more time, turning the torso and pushing, really flexing the fingers up. Beautiful. Come back to start. Excellent. Now we're going to go ahead and put that into moving from side to side. And the way that's going to work is, let's begin on our first side where we have grasping the bird's tail. You're going to turn and push. Now I want you to think about this just for a minute. The hand that is pushing out, that hand is now going to come upright into the L, and the blocking the sun hand is going to grasp the tail. So really slowly, you're going to bring the hand that was extended out, bring it up, and the other hand is going to grasp the tail. Let's do that one more time. All right, so start from the beginning, that first posture. Block the sun and push and turn. Now, as we come back, the hand that was extended comes up and the other hand grasps the tail. Beautiful, you guys are so coordinated, that's awesome. Now we're going to turn the torso, push and look. Good. Now the hand that's extended is going to come upright and the hand blocking the sun grasps the tail. Fabulous, excellent. Turn and push. As we come back, the extended hand comes up, the other hand grasps the tail. Turn and push. Beautiful. As we turn back, the extended hand comes up and the other hand grasps the tail. Wonderful. And that is the Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. Here's the breath pattern. Oh, go ahead and take a break if you want to shake out a sec. Okay, so our breathing pattern is, we are going to exhale as we push, coming back, inhale. Fabulous, well done. Exhale, push. Inhale, back. Exhale, push. Inhale back. Excellent. Exhale, push. Inhale back. Now, you can, if you feel ready, do a little weight shift. Oh, Robert, did you have a question? Sorry. You good? Okay. All right, you can do a little weight shift. So let's come to our starting position. Inhale. Exhale, shift as you push. Shift your weight back as you turn your torso. And then exhale, shift to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, shift and push. And then come back. Great. Okay, so let me give you a little mnemonic to think about it. Let's just practice this for a minute. So the one thing I guess I want you to know is the hand that pushed comes up. That's just what I want you to remember. The hand that pushed is going to come up. When the hand is out, that hand's going to come up. So the hand that pushes is going to come up. So let's go ahead and we're going to practice that real quickly. So we're holding the bird's tail. The hand that pushes. So here, if I can come closer here, you're going to push with this hand and you're going to gaze up. The hand that's extended, what's it going to do? Yes, so what does the other hand have to do? It comes in. So just remember what pushes must come up. So the other hand has to do that. So if you just remember the hand that's out comes up, that should help you. You just have to worry about one thing because the other hand's going to flow from there. So if you remember the hand that's out, good? Okay, great. And because the other will just flow naturally. All right, now this is a beautiful, easy standing posture. Relax your shoulders, but you're going to bring your hands in a diamond shape with the palms facing out, the Lao Gong points facing out here. And the idea is that you are absorbing energy, loving energy, red, ruby light when you inhale, and you are sending out love when you exhale. This pose is not about stagnation. This pose is about giving and receiving. So you're going to receive in the center, right in this middle dantian, and you're going to give from the center. So it's not a purging pose, it's a giving and receiving pose, okay? The one trick here, you can drop your elbows a little, bring those down. Yeah, there we go. Nice, keep it nice and relaxed. Good. Okay, now the next one is single-handed pebble in the pond. And for this, bring one hand where it's just down below the navel, palm facing up. We're going to be pumping the knees again because our stomach and spleen meridians are running up and down our legs. So we want to get that action in our legs. There will be a slight hinge in the hips, but it's not the focus. The focus is really you're coming lower because of your legs. And the way this is going to work is you're going to palm down, bring the hand out, and I can come closer here. The hand's going to come out and around, and it's going to scoop in. So it'll then cup underneath the hand that was there already. So it comes underneath the first hand. You're going to bend, turning at the torso, sweeping around, and as you come in, you straighten your legs a little. They're always a light bend and scoop. Turn at the torso, bend the knees, come across, and then come in. Bend at the knees, reaching out, and the bend at the waist really just comes from the reaching out. Good, you're perfect. You guys aren't bending too much. And then the other side. Really, the turn is from the torso, not the legs. Here's the breath. We exhale as we go out and around. We inhale as we come in. Bend the knees, exhale, sweeping the surface of the pond. Beautiful. And then inhale in. And remember, this is the earth element, so really feel your feet being grounded, that pressure, you know, the 9 points of contact here. As you exhale, this is where you'll release, really letting go. And let's do one more time on the other side. And then we come in. Good, looks beautiful. That's kind of a nice one. Then for this one, we make a diamond here at the lower dantian, really right by the navel. We want to have that diamond shape right by the navel here, and drawing this kind of like wonderful energy, centering the energy here, this earth energy. So, and the focus can be on purging here. You can see yellow energy really filling up and then letting the old energy out your feet. Really picture that going down your feet and out into the earth for recycling. Good. And then the last, so that was our earth element. The last posture we do will be pulling down the heavens, which centers our triple burner organ, because we did all of the other organs, and that will be ended with bamboo swaying. We're not going to do a ton of each pose, but we are going to get a nice full flow with each of these. Excellent work on these second postures for the 5 elements. Let's go ahead and put everything together in a flow now. Inhale your arms up and over. Exhale, bringing them down through center. We'll begin with crane soaring. Bring your hands up in front of you, palms facing down at shoulder height. Open as you inhale. Really feel the chest expanding, the shoulder blades squeezing behind you. Turn your palms up, touch your index finger and thumb, and exhale. Bring your hands towards each other. Turn your palms down and inhale as you open. A nice deep breath. Turn your palms over, finger and thumb touch, exhale. Separate the shoulder blades as you bring your pinkies towards each other. One more. Inhale and open. Really feel that expansion, this metal element of the lungs. Exhale, close in. Now bring your hands down in front of your lower dantian, keeping your index finger and thumb touching. Relax your shoulders and have a very slight bend in your elbow. We're doing this lower, embracing the tree. And for the metal element, you want to think about this beautiful sense of openness, integrity. Letting go of grief and sorrow to create space for more happy emotions. This also helps you feel structured. If you're kind of feeling chaotic and disorganized, this will help bring a little bit of structure, this metal element pose. Breathe gently as you hold. Make sure you feel the weight in your heels and the balls of your feet. Feel grounded. Gaze softly into the distance. Do one more breath, nice, relaxed breath. And as we release the hands, we're going to go ahead and do Zen Circles, the kidney element. Bring the one hand onto your back with the fingertips and palm touching up near your kidneys. Have a stance that's about shoulder width apart. And we'll go ahead and do our Zen Circles. We're going to bring the opposite hand down, scooping up the water as we bend our knees, folding forward. And we sweep across, turning our torso to the other side. Inhale, scoop up this healing blue water energy. Exhale, let old stagnant chi scatter and recycle back in the earth. Inhale, bending the knees and at the torso slightly, coming up, and exhaling over to the other side. You're bringing in fresh, beautiful chi into your kidneys. That's also your pancreas, your adrenals, not your pancreas, your adrenals. Just reducing stress. Inhale, this will be our last one on this side. Exhale as you turn to the other side. Gently bring the other hand onto your back with the hand up by the kidneys. And we'll repeat on the other side, scooping as we bend down and turn the torso. And exhaling, letting go as we come across. Remember, the movement from side to side is the turning of your torso. And scoop in. Come across and release. Opening up. We'll do one more, and then we'll go back to the first side and begin concentrating our energy to go into our standing pose. So switch your arms again. And let's do the full scoop and bend for a couple of rounds, coming over and down, feeling that beautiful energy. And now we're not going to bend, we're just going to scoop in the water, turning our torso to move our hand as we bring in this healing water energy. One more time, turning the torso. And this time, bring the torso to center, and let's start just making our circles smaller and smaller, concentrating this healing water energy for your Jing essence. And we're going to make this circle smaller and smaller right by our navel. And this time we're going to bring our hands into sword pose. So like a peace sign, but bring your index and middle finger together and stand with that hand right in front of the navel. Lower the back hand just a little, like imagine a line drawing through your navel into your back. That's where the back of your other hand should be. And here, let's do nice long breaths. Deeply inhaling and exhaling, picturing this beautiful blue energy streaming from the universe in through your front hand and moving through your body and out your back hand. Opening this Jing essence energy for your longevity, your vitality. One more breath. Release and put the other hand on your back. We'll do a few full circles where we swoop down and we come up, turning around to the other side. We'll do one more with this full motion. And now we're just going to do the torso, moving our hand. This is actually a really great massage for all of your organs, but especially your kidneys and bladder, right? So now hold the torso center and just scoop in this water energy. As you exhale, let stagnant energy scatter to the earth. And let's make the circle smaller and smaller, coming to center around the navel. One more. And now let's do our sword finger posture with the peace sign, and then bring the index finger and middle finger together. Bring the back hand just opposite the navel and breathe deeply. Nice, easy breath. Deeply inhaling and exhaling, letting go of fear. The kidneys are about fear, and bringing in the sense of opportunity and openness. One more breath. And release your hands up to shoulder height, palms facing up. Repulse the monkey for the wood element, the liver and gallbladder. Turn to the side as you inhale. Exhale, sweep your back hand forward, and it's going to come over the front hand as you bring that hand back. The torso stays forward, and we sweep through. Inhale as you open. Exhale, releasing irritation and anger. Inhaling creativity. Letting go of toxins, toxic thoughts even. And just really opening to your potential. Inhale courage for the gallbladder, and exhale any aggression that you might feel. Maybe someone dumped something on you today. You're going to let that go. Let go any negative energy someone threw your way. This will be our last one. And release. We'll go ahead now and do the snake spits out its tongue. Put all of your weight on one foot. Try not to let the hip jut out. The other foot, the toe touches lightly, and on the standing leg, press that big toe down too. Really activate that liver point. The arm comes up on the leg in front like embracing the tree. The other hand, you make kind of like a little gun with your hand, and you point that at the lao gong point. So it's really a snake spitting out its tongue, this energy, and just stand and breathe deeply. This is an organic shape, right? Very circular, very kind of off-center. That's how trees are. Trees find the light. They find a way to grow. One more breath. Shift to the other leg. Really feel that weight grounded on the full foot. Press down the big toe. The other leg comes out at an angle in front with the arm up in a big tree hug. Bring the fingers with the snake spitting out its tongue, index finger and thumb extended, the other fingers curled. Point the index finger at the lao gong point, the center of the other palm, and breathe. Again, think of this green healing energy for the wood element. Feeling your ability to grow and create. And release. There, Lady Works the Shuttle for our heart, our pericardium, our small intestine, our joy. For this, we're going to begin with grasping the bird's tail. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to exhale, turn and shift our weight as we push to one side. We're going to inhale, come back to grasping the bird's tail, and then we're going to exhale and push out to the other side. As you inhale, you're drawing in this beautiful red light, filling yourself with joy. As you exhale, you're letting go of overexcitement. Inhaling in this beautiful red color. Exhaling out any excitement or strain or, can't sleep, anything negative that's too much on the mind. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, release. We'll do one more on the other side. Inhale back to center and then press. Bring the hands into a diamond shape at the torso, right around the heart center. And we're going to inhale and draw in love. Wonderful, loving energy that so many people put out in the world. As we exhale, we're going to add to that love. We're going to add to that compassion. And just breathe softly. Relax the elbows down. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. And bring both hands down, palms facing up, right at your lower dantian. Bring the palm on top. We're going to bend our knees and press that palm out as we exhale. And then we're going to inhale, bringing that palm underneath the other hand. Exhale, turning at the torso, letting worry and overthinking fall to the earth. Inhaling as we draw in yellow light. Exhale for your spleen, your stomach, the earth element, grounding into the earth. Really letting go, letting worry recycle. Inhaling, healing yellow energy. One more time each side. Exhale, release, draw in. Exhale, overthinking and worry. And inhale, this beautiful sense of purpose. Now make a diamond shape right here, below the navel. The Laogong points are just pointing toward the body. And you see this beautiful yellow energy flowing in, and any stagnation from your spleen, your stomach, any worries flowing out your feet into the earth, grounding and letting go. Feeling the calm. This yellow healing light that is your stability, is this rooted connection, almost this like perfect environment from which you can grow. You grow from the earth. Release your hands, and now we'll do pulling down the heavens to ground our triple energizer. Just settling in all the energy, bringing it to center. Inhaling up, exhaling down through center. Do two more. Inhale, fill up with this violet light, almost like in a nebula. When you see that beautiful violet color of space, bring all of that down into you, this vastness that is you, that you are the universe in one little body. It's amazing. And then step your feet together and we'll do bamboo swaying. For this, bring your thumbs into each other. So just clasp your thumbs so the large intestine 4 points are touching, and then bring your palms just be on top of the navel and below, and close your eyes and let your body rock and sway, letting go. Letting your chi move where it needs to be to do the emotional and physical healing it's ready to do. Take one more deep breath. Sigh it out.